Hello, the Stockhead faithful. Good to be back with you again. This week we'll be talking about a New South Wales gold developer who've returned some very encouraging intersections in the last couple of months. First on to markets, volatility continues. Gold's still holding well up above 3,200 an ounce. Copper's just come off recent highs of 490. Inventory levels seem to have dropped, but a bit of a drop in demand in the US, and obviously the uncertainty around tariffs has sort of taken a bit of the heat off. A bit of interest back in uranium stocks. Saw a bit of a move on Paladin. Uranium spot prices have bounced up from recent lows of $64 and are currently sitting around $67 a pound. Stock of the week. This week it's Koonenberry Gold. A company is headed by former North Flinders geologist Dan Power. Pretty interesting suite of projects. We've got the Koonenberry Gold project, which is an extension to the Victorian goldfields into New South Wales. They also have a series of projects in the Lachlan Fold Belt, including a fairly substantial joint venture with Newmont. The main focus, though, in the last 6 months has been the Enmore project. Many of you will be familiar with Hillgrove mine. It's a gold antimony project, so this sits 20 kilometres south. It's a prolific field, the New England Fold Belt, over 35 million ounces. Many of you will be familiar with Ravenswood, Mount Morgan and Cracker, all multi-million ounce deposits. So this project sits at the end of that belt. They've got an active drill program. There's about 550 metres of strike length. Got some very broad intersects of gold. Hole 1, they released 170 metres at 1.75 grams per tonne. And that included a high-grade zone of 18 metres at almost 10 grams per tonne gold. Unlike Hillgrove, it appears to be low in antimony, but I'm impressed with the gold grades. Based on what they've drilled to date, I'd estimate they'd have somewhere in the vicinity of 3 to 350,000 ounces. It's not yet at the inferred category, but I think it will be soon. They've announced the 6th drill hole got some very good intersections of visible gold over 20 metres at depth. They've got holes 4 to 5 to release in mid-May. True widths look to be in the vicinity of 50 to 70 metres. It's a bit unknown as the mineralisation continues to the northeast and the southwest, but what I do know is that the previous drilling to the southwest didn't intersect the main granite body where the mineralisation appears to be hosted. It stopped in the sediments. So there doesn't seem to be anything stopping the strike of this ore body, at least as it goes southwest. There may be some folding up to the northeast, but that remains to be seen. The company's in a strong position with over $5 million in cash, market cap around $65 million, with genuine potential to push this resource, I think, somewhere between 5 and 750,000 ounces, maybe more, and I think there is potential to take an open pit down well below 250 metres, so there's potential to grow this mineralisation both along strike and at depth. That Enmore project, I think one of the better plays out there, good jurisdiction, good relationship with landowners, pretty solid board. There is a bit of shareholder activism. There's a notice to remove George Rogers and appoint 2 more directors to the board. Whether that's successful remains to be seen, but I don't think it changes the short to medium term outlook for the company. So stock's sort of off a little from its recent highs over the last few days, but I think if you can pick them up under 7 cents, I think it's pretty good buying. Anyway, that's all for me this week. Looking forward to talking to you next week.